So basically, I just want decks that can handle early creatures right now and still be able to put up a fight versus planeswalkers. And I was thinking that this might be the deck that does that effectively. I had steered away from this deck the first couple weeks because I thought there was zero chance it could beat a Nexus and zero chance that it could beat an Experimental Frenzy. But the Nexus Reclamation decks don't seem to be as popular anymore. Red decks are all the rage right now, so like maybe I still shouldn't try it, but considering one of those two decks doesn't appear to be around much, I figure I'll give it a try anyway. Probably just going to get discouraged. Last night we played versus 3 red deck wins, so this may not be the right deck to play at this moment in time. Move that to another window while I screw around and look at prices on GoatBots. Wow, sets are up to 111.5. Teferi, a rare is up to 20. Karns at 10. Blast Zone's even 330. This set might be good enough to draft. Most of the Mythics are worth a couple bucks. There's 16 Mythics above $2. This set might be worth drafting right now. Hydroid Crassus is finally back above Kaya in price. And yeah, I'm sure you guys care nothing about Moto prices. I'm just basically just talking to kill time while we wait on our queue. If these queues end up being too long, I'm going to get really depressed and I'll have to start changing my stream times. And if they are, I have I have this deck on Arena as well. We'll just switch over to Arena and play it. So he plays red deck wins typically. I believe he beat us last night. He has a 5-0. So this is basically exactly what I said was just going to crush us. Can't keep that, don't have the land. So let's hope he switched to another deck. Does not appear we're that fortunate. Well, don't want to let them, they've mulliganed, don't want to chance them having a light up the stage on this turn, so. Basically look for any land here at all. We'll leave nothing else on top. Put that in the graveyard, that on top. Excuse me, my throat's kind of crushing me. So what did they pick up? Frenzy and a Steamkin, that's fine. There's a chance they need to kill this, but maybe not. Well, if that's their play, I don't think I play this just into that. So that makes things confusing. If I play it and tick it up, I still think it just dies for the cost of the land or their worst card. If I play it and tick it down, I think it dies to their worst burn spell. I guess I just pass and bedevil this. Should stop on their turn and do it right. I just shouldn't. I've gone too far. Should have done it on my turn though. Well, that's probably worth this then. It still feels really bad. Maybe we can leave it and play one turn? No, we can't. This feels terrible. Okay. I think Chandra's actively bad in these decks. If that was Frenzy, the game would have been over on the spot. And since it's not Frenzy, we have a chance. I don't necessarily know if we're favored or anything, but we have a chance. If they're going to draw every land in the deck, we're pretty decent. Oh gosh, that was a good one. Might get the concession, but if they have other frenzies in their deck, they shouldn't concede. They need a banger this turn though, so they mulliganed and then flooded really badly. Oh, that's a good one. Should have tapped mana differently. We're to the stage of the game where I think it's just over though, and I got a little sloppy. That's on me. It's actually also really, really bad too, because we've already established they have frenzy. They could definitely get some absurd sequence like frenzy into chain whirler, and me brick a couple turns. But I don't know. That might not even be enough. So I feel like red deck wins is going to be, like I said, one of these matches that we really struggle with. So if I hadn't saw the Chandra, I'd probably take out the Bedevils there instead of those two. But I'm gonna leave the Bedevils in. This hand's Dees. A Brick, a Rooney, and they have a Daredevil. Well, that's not good for us. About exactly the opposite of where we want to be. Well, I guess they get a card at their leisure. Oh, I messed up there. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I should have done that with the trigger on the stack because now, because of shock, I can't use a moment on that. Yeah, I can do it now that they put that on the stack. But like, what if? I guess they were always going to duress, so it was fine. Still feels bad. Not necessarily feels bad. It was just a bad play. We have another removal for one of these two, and we have two unknowns in hand. This Fault Erasure is not going to do anything this game. Oh, apparently it is. That means they have one of the 4 drops in their hand. Or they have another Dire Fleet. Alright, we'll have to see which it is. Hey Cylon, what's up? Everything's going great for me. Feeling good tonight. Playing a deck I like. Not necessarily playing a matchup that I think's good, but hope everything's doing well for you as well. They still have 3 cards. Kind of knew that was one of the cards in their hand. We need to hit one of our bangers now. Ooh. That felt good. That felt less good, but hey. we drew the answer for that, so that felt pretty good. Flooding a little bit, but that's okay. They are as well. They have better flood protection than us, though. Especially since I sideboarded out Discoveries. Well, that will just stay on top. Oh, come on, dog. Don't draw a second one of those. We have what I consider 9 big spells. You've hit 2 of yours. Guess I want to mill them. I guess I definitely don't want to mill them. Yeah, Enter's pretty sweet for sure. We got 2 main deck in this build. Alright, well hopefully they didn't draw the answers to this and we can That sucks. I don't think I can actually attack this. I think attacking that's the quickest way for me to lose. Just gonna have to draw an Angrath's Wrath, a Bedevil, or a Contempt, or a Bolas, so Bolas 5. Never mind, we're just dead. We have no out now. At all. Another land. I'm just gonna run it back. Drat. So we needed to draw one of these 4, one of these 5 a lot earlier in the game. One of our 9. You could technically argue this is 10, but I don't really consider 6 mana. Yeah, I guess we keep this. It's not exciting and it might not do anything, but at least they mulliganed. There we go. That's a good feel. I guess all they have is their big mana plays and like lava coils then if they're not doing anything. Which could be bad for us. I think I still just play it. We can try to Fault Erasure one of their big plays next turn. There's some chance this will survive the turn. But this isn't very good for us. We kept a very kill little creatures hand and they drew no little creatures. Blue, black. Alright, so we can beat this. We can't beat this. So I'm gonna take this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't want that. I'm gonna bash. I'm gonna take 4 or 2. I don't know. I said 4. They're taking 4. We're taking 2. Looking decent at the moment. That's not great for us. That means they drew the removal spell that kills our Bolas. Not good. That's good for us, in a sense. Excuse me. So now they have one dead card. Well, not dead, but one card that requires effort. Let's put it that way. Well, we don't want that. What'd you hit? You hit two creatures, don't care about either of them, so that's fine. I don't think he'll block, so I'm just going to get the 4 in. If he blocks, I'm pretty happy with that too. So they can Pyromancer this turn, plus play whatever else is in their hand. Well, we get to check and see what it is. There's Shocking This. So I can't attack this turn. And in theory, this should be it. Wow, they do really bad, and we got really lucky. I'll take it. That's vengeance for the smashing we got last night, because they beat us really hard last night. That's the fourth on Magic Online. That is now the fourth out of my last 6 matches that's been red deck wins. This hand's a keep. Pretty easy keep. You just have to hope our ritual is good versus something, and obviously that we draw the black mana, but we're never getting rid of a Fault Erasure. Turn 2 Fault Erasure hand. Could suck if they're playing one of those big Planeswalker decks, but should be okay versus everything else. Yeah, so they're playing the Gruul thing. Destroy a land. What? What a baller. That feels so good. That is just makes me happy. Alright, well this takes 3 black mana and we only have 1 black mana, so let's just go ahead and get rid of that one. I love it. It makes me so happy. It could cause us a lot of problems too, because our mana kind of sucks with this deck. I think I would rather do this and just look for my land. What are you? Alright, you can go to the graveyard. You can go on top. I'm going to go ahead and play you out. That way if he draws a land destruction spell, he's more likely to kill the steam vents than one of the black sources. Man, I like the cut of our opponent's jib. Nice. Love it. Opponent, he should have killed this one, but I understand why he didn't. He's wanting to cut me off black, but I think when you can cut us off of our buddy lands coming into play tap, you just do that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe his play's correct, but man, demolish and this. This is just cool. Like I said, I am definitely feeling what our opponent's putting out. I am liking it. I guess we need to look at more of their deck here. God statue. That's two more. Ugin. Oh yeah, digging what opponent's doing. Man, I couldn't be more excited about seeing this stuff. Whew. Brothers got the spice. I probably want Moment of Cravings here. They seem like they had a bunch of little mana producers. I wonder if I want Duress. I want my lands to be left alone. This big evil man. I guess I'm gonna take out a 6-drop in this. If I'm bringing in Cravings, I could take these out, I guess. I don't know what their creatures and stuff are, but I guess I just like you better than Craving. They didn't seem like they were very aggressive. I don't know what opponent's playing, but I'm going to bring in these Spell Pierces since it costs so much mana to use their LD. Yeah, I think this is good. We got some things to do and some stuffs to say. I'm certainly going to kill this the first opportunity I get. Ooh! I have basic lands, friend. Do it. Just do it. So I actually want to put my stop here. And I want to activate it. That way I don't have to shock when I play the Watery Grave. Yeah, well, you just turned off almost our entire hand, opponent. Nice. I mean, I'm legitimately nice. I think that's really cool. Let's start with you, I guess. I don't want either of you. I think I might have messed up there. Maybe I should have played the Blood Crypt. Oh, I almost certainly should have played the Blood Crypt. Look at this wildness that's about to occur to me. I don't want you to. Alright, we need them to miss a land really bad this turn. Like, we have our fingers crossed and we're yelling to the top of our lungs, oh opponent, miss your land. Black, 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 red, blue. Get out of here. This lets me get the Bolas on the table. Nice. Standard Ponza. Man, if they didn't land that turn and got their Nisses flowing, we could have had a real problem. This is a very cool card. Our opponent's name is Dark Dog. Okay, I think Discovery is good enough that you can keep this hand. Sweeper, so that's not that bad. Ooh, definitely didn't want to draw land though. I don't put anything in the graveyard right now that's not a sweeper or a removal, because we have to be able to kill the Thief of Sandy if they have it on the following turn. I think that's a fairly large priority if they have it. Alright, well, it's unfortunate. Goodbye, friend, you'll be missed. Another Vault Erasure? That's unfortunate. I have 4 more sweepers in our deck, though. That's kind of brutal, by the way. Would love them just to play FIFA Sandy now. They get to flip the search and it'd be hard to beat, but it's better than them having a walker. They'll not play the FIFA Sandy though when we have to enter the God Eternals, even if they did have it. I think they have a Dovin's Veto. Nope. They just had no respect. Alright, we need to draw our Planeswalker soon. Actually, I think that would have been a pretty decent keep. A creature doesn't do them any good right now. So it's just land and walkers. So a land or a walker that draws another card seems fine. They're not even casting it. Why did they not cast it? Are they trying to protect something? I guess that's a reason not to cast it. Now they get to flip this and we have a lot of problems. Soren's not really a problem. I would rather use Search than play a Sorin. Okay. Teferi, on the other hand, is a problem. Don't care about this. Don't really care about that. So I guess I'm taking the Sorin. Putting this on top. Putting that in my hand. Seeing what they want to discard. I don't know what they chose. They chose the guild. That's weird. They already know we have this, so I find that weird. I have enough mana for this and this. Could be looking for a Dovin's Veto. Don't have it. The fact that they drew the other Teferi it's pretty savage, I think. I wonder if I'm ever supposed to just draw a card there. I don't think so. That's irrelevant, so I guess that means they have a land as well. Weird. Oh, that card's awesome here. How awesome is this here? How awesome is this here? What they exile? I didn't get to see. A Mortify. So we know they have these free cards. We just kill that, deal 2 damage to them. Oh, I did. Oh, okay, I did. Never mind. How awesome is it that we get to kill Search? Tell me that's not the coolest thing. It's like the card we can never beat, but we get to kill it. Main deck Elder Spell as well. I know weird that they went ahead and played that, especially when they have the Scorn in their hand to try to protect it from the Cry. See if we can find a better answer than their Bedevil. We can't. That's unfortunate. And we knew they had the score. And I could have made them do that on their turn. I should have made them do that on their turn. They just still had enough mana to replay it, so I don't think it really changes anything. But I could have still done it. Do they not have this in their hand? Am I just blind? They put this in their hand a long time ago, didn't they? Okay. I didn't think I was crazy. I couldn't understand why they weren't playing it. Since it's the best card in their deck by a lot. And it's the hardest card for me to deal with, really. That was our 12th land. They've got 11 themselves. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, we've got problems now. Sucks to be you. JK, it still sucks to be me. I guess this game's over. I think we put a good fight in, though. I can't see anything where we made, like, game-costing punts. I think it's something pretty good, because they didn't take a Planeswalker removal. So that means they probably hit a Walker. Or a Planeswalker removal of their own. Or I guess they could have hit a Thought Erasure. Yeah. Right. Too much. No Maz. We give up. We got our own Elder Spells now. You kind of suck. You kind of suck. And we have Cries. We don't need you. I love the fact that this can kill the search, though. I think we only drew 2 relevant spells and about 30 cards. Unless I'm mistaken, we only drew 1 of each of these. You don't play 9 of this effect to only draw 2 in a game. Well, we have to mulligan. We don't have lands. We have to mulligan again. We have all lands. Alright, I guess we keep. I'm actually going to keep that. I don't think we can worry about that right now. We can kill. Or we can just play a Spyglass on that, I guess. So we're going to take this. Oh, that sucks. I can't call the. Can't call it a Narset. I have to call it the Fairy. Because they can just bounce it and get the Narset anyway. I guess that's not true. Eh. Yeah, I think I'd just rather have that for the long game. Don't know how we beat all these cards, though. We gamble. We shall find the land. Ooh, we did find the land. What do they have? Spell that kills my spell. Discard spell. Alright. Just because of the Bolas, I guess we're going to do that. The duress doesn't do anything really. They have 2 unknowns. 1 unknown. I don't win this race. Technically I do. But I mean, I assume they'll find something. But I don't see that I have many more options right now. we're just kind of hoping they flood out here a bit. They have a veto in their hand. I guess I'll hold this. At some point I'll force them to use the veto. Two more turns. Can we pull off this miracle? Yeah. Let's see if they want to use the veto now. Could have tried to draw a discard spell. If I drew a discard spell, I could have used it on this and won. They drew the spark. That's not cool. Alright, well, I guess we're dead then. I don't care about the duress. I don't have any spells, so. Oh, we have to draw a heater next turn. That's not a heater, folks. That sucked. I sideboarded the inners out. We need to draw like a Bolas there or whatever. So we played a fairly long game and kind of a shortish game, and I think we drew 3 Bolas spells total. And like 45 cards or something. More than 45, probably close to 50 over 2 games. We did mulligan to 5 that game though, and we almost did it. What if that match is bad? That match doesn't feel bad. We need some kind of flood protection in a deck like this. That was one of the problems I found with Esper midrange too. I just didn't have good flood protection. Was really cool killing Research Fast Kanta though. Let's see this card in foil. Opponent's 0-2. We're playing for the pity chest. Sounds quite excellent. Don't beat mono red though. Not mono red. Alright, that's a lot better. Still a hard match, but it's a lot better. Oh, it's probably still mono red, I guess. Never mind. Says 5 out of my last 8 matches are mono red. We're just not going to be able to play decks like this anymore, Vin. Guess I want this. It attempts to block in a turn. Well, here's our Boluses. In a match that I sideboard some of them out. A lot of burn spells. And if they have a 4 mana spell, I'm not sure we can win. What? I guess we're just dead. They have no more spells in their hand? How do we beat that? Sorry, no more lands. So all they have spells and we're at 7. Guess if it's like multiple frenzies, we'd be okay. This is the easiest block in the world. Really don't care if they have a removal spell to finish off Bolas. If they had collision, I'd be a little sad, but I don't have something else. 2 Spellbreakers. Alright, so we have no out. Just exile a card in their hand and put us at 2. At least they only get one of them. Oh god. Apparently we do have outs. I forgot this was in our deck, friends. Friends, I forgot this was in our deck. Friends. Also should have used Enter before I ticked up Bolas. Because I gave them a chance to sacrifice their creature and they fought about it. They put thought into that. What's this do? I can kill 2 lands next turn at least? It's probably worth it just to kill 2 lands. I forgot that was in our deck. Oh god, now we can kill the other 2 lands next turn. We're doing disgusting things and not letting them cast lightning strikes. Well, so their red deck wins Splash the Big Thing. I think we want those. I think we want that. We saw Experimental Frenzy, so I guess we just sideboards like his red deck wins. We take out some of these here discoveries and some of these campaigns. Maybe we even want Duresses. That is Chandra too, so I'm not going to take out Bedevil. I'm probably just never taking out Bedevil. Even though my sideboard guide definitely tells me to take it out. Can't keep this. I gotta try to remember the cards in my deck. I literally thought we were dead back there. Alright, whatever. We're on 4 cards. Alright, 4 lands in a row. We got this. Should have played the swamp. I don't think that card's very good versus me. It's gonna deal some damage, but I don't think it's ever gonna deal enough damage for me to care. What you got, friend? Well, whatever. I'll take 4. You're good. You are Gucci, friend. Alright, we'll take the Lava Claw. Well, at least we get to gain a life if we miss our land. Yes, yes, yes. I don't hit another. That's disappointing. Did not play their land. What do you do again? Destroy permanent. So we somehow have to beat 2 risk factors. Not necessarily sure how we beat 2 risk factors. Well, we didn't side it out, if that counts for anything. I guess I can't take it because we need to play the Ugin. Apparently, I should have kept the Spell Pierce earlier. It just saved me 3 points of damage. Oh, enter the God Eternals, where art thou? Might not be enough this game, but it's what we got. We gained a life even if they kill this. No matter what, we're still 5. And have opponent on a 2-turn clock. But 5's not a lot. Right, you get the cards, friend. Maybe we'll draw another Enter the God Eternals. That would be Di Sereno. They're gonna kill my thing. Yeah, it felt to me like they were gonna kill my thing. No, we gotta survive 2 turns, basically. We're dead if they have that. There's no way we're living now. I think my life total's too low to worry about the Cinder Vines now. Like, that put us down to 2. Um, and I can still use this before I play another spell. Like, I might do it this turn. The difference between 2 and 1 doesn't seem relevant to me, though. Why did they not cast that? What the hell? Guess I have an Ugin in play already. There's a reason not to cast that. But so far I've taken no extra damage from the Cinder Vine, so... Feel like we just need to fade this turn and we'll be okay. We have 12 damage in place, so... Did we do it somehow? I don't know how we won that game. That felt awesome. I really feel like opponent could have just done a lot more damage if they just played their planeswalkers and stuff. But, like, casting that Chandra has to do more than casting random Gifu Lava Runner in that spot. Hey JJ, what is up, friend? It's awfully early for you. We just locked up our pity chest. We've beat 2 red deck wins somehow? Is that that's the second red deck wins this league, right? They were on red, so played 3 red in the last league yesterday, so that's 5 out of 9 decks that we've played in the past 2 days that are red. Alright, can we get a little bit better of a prize? Not keeping this. Oh gosh, no. Not again. Wait, was that the game we mulliganed to 4? Yes, we mulliganed to 4 that game. Awesome. I'll put you on top. Just awesome. That's a feels good, man. We'll make the decision on Thought Erasure based on what they're playing or what land we see. If we see anything in the Esper colors, I'm going to go ahead and use it because just letting them untap and get their own Thought Erasures too strong, and that is in the Esper colors. So, but if it had been something else, we would have. I would have probably held it back and tried to get some value out of this disinformation campaign. No. That last one was just too hard. Alright, opponent, what are we on? With the hand we're currently on, I hope they're just have like a bad Esper draw and go like hero into FIFA Sanity to get blown out, but I'm certainly confused why we've sat here so long in their draw step, but that's okay. I have won on a mulligan to 3 before. Alright, so it is Esper, but it looks like it's Esper Control. You don't typically see these cast downs in the other Esper deck. We have 4 war bosses for this match. So we're going to get rid of one of these cast downs. We drew something irrelevant. They did not draw something irrelevant. They drew something awesome. 5 answers to that in our main deck? Oh, that sucks. Hopefully I'll just tick this down, miss, play this, tick it down again. And we'll get to play this. Alright, so they're just Esper all the walkers. That's not necessarily very good for us because our friend here doesn't really work when they have their stuff in play. Can't really down tick it though, I just have to keep ticking it up. I don't get to draw the card, but they do exile a thing. Which that doesn't get us very far, but We just have to hope it's enough somehow. That doesn't do anything. Still not played the chapel. That's fine. Nobody cares about that. Tick you up. At some point we'll get to kill this, but as of right now, they're definitely in the driver's seat with the second Narset. Like, they've already got to look through 16 cards. Second deck that's got main deck Elder Spell today as well. But anyway, they've got to look through 16 cards of this and 2 additional cards of this, so they're 18 cards deeper in their deck than us right now. I wonder why they didn't tick that down. So this doesn't even do anything. It basically lets me scry to. Or Savel to, whatever you want to call it. Put that in the bottom, put that on top. We don't get to draw the card, that's fine. We'll still just go ahead and play this. Make them discard a card. Hopefully it's something relevant. It's just another Dovin. That's not too relevant. Well, at least at the moment, they don't have anything good. They got like 3 Planeswalkers that don't really do anything. That Planeswalker does some stuff. It lets us not be able to take our Ugin down, which sucks for us. And it doesn't do any, because like if I just take this down, they get the kill of just a wizard. We don't want that. So right now, they're just trying to draw a Teferi before we draw something, a big Teferi before we draw something good. And they did. That's probably game. Find it hard to believe I'm going to beat 4 walkers from here. They had a second. So they have multiple of the Elder Thingies main deck. Yeah, no, that was cool. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just a little sad. We've had 2 red deck win matches today and 2 Elder Spell matches today. I guess I want to just cut some of these. I think I want everything that can kill a walker. Oh, I don't want these at all, do I? Sweet. So I can bring back some of these. Alright. Let's see if this goes any better for us. I think we mulliganed a few times that game as well, but I don't remember. Yeah, we mulliganed to 5. I think this hand's good enough to keep, even though our mana is like obviously beyond bad. Beyond bad, I say. That's unfortunate. I have a lot of good cards, though. Unfortunate. I actually think you're not supposed to keep hands like this, but... I wonder if I should have just played Bolas there. I kind of blanked on being able to cast that for half a second. Yeah, that was just not thinking by me. So they have Kyle's Wrath and we know about it. We can kill this if we want. With an attack. It's probably worth it. Now that I've drawn the Bolas, I'm definitely trying to kill it. And I like this because if they have the Teferi to get rid of our Bolas here, we still get to kill their Bolas with the attack. If they don't play anything good at all, we get to do even more cool things. Not happy about that duress. So they have a duress and 3 unknowns. They know we have the Elder Spell and the Bolas. Hmm. We can Spell Pierce a Kai's Wrath, so probably worth it. Can't Spell Pierce a Kai's Wrath anymore. Joke's on me. That was a good land. We have a 10 turn clock in play. No, don't make me discard this one way or the other, so. That was actually bad, because now they're going to pay for it. I'm a card down, and this is a loyalty up. That was a play mistake. Yeah, that was a pretty bad play mistake. Ouch. That was a good draw. I don't deserve that draw. Definitely don't deserve that draw. Wonder if I should have just killed this. Guess I'll get another chance. Ugh. Need to draw an Elder Spell and just win the game. That's what I need to do. Wonder if it's worth bouncing this to my hand to draw 2 cards. Making them kill lands doesn't seem relevant. I had to think about that one? It kind of blows my mind. What were they thinking about? I guess they were thinking about if they could do something better with their fairy, but that sucks for me. I thought we were going to win this game. It seems like we don't really have outs now. This is an out. So if I take this down, they just bounce that, play that, and kill that. If I take it up, where does it get me? Some discarding doesn't seem to matter. Me bouncing the Ixalan's Binding and drawing card doesn't seem to matter. Tucking this card could matter, but it's so easy for him just to get it back. I guess it's just this. Again. We know what we're drawing, though. This is the problem with this card. What we're drawing doesn't seem to matter. So next turn, if they don't do anything great, Bolas and Bolas, 2 Bolases could do something. So they put Oath back in their hand. They take our other Bolas that we know that they know we have. That's Kasmina. Not sold on Kasmina mattering. I think I'm going to start with this. Hmm. Guess this goes up. Need to draw an Elder Spell. We got one earlier, but we need to draw our second one pretty badly. They got rid of their Oath of Kaya. Make them sacrifice a walker. So there are other cards better than Oath of Kaya. If they left Oath of Kaya in their hand, there's a good chance I'd have killed a creature, but I don't think killing a creature ever does anything. I don't think they ever do that unless they drew another. If they drew another, I don't think I can win without getting lucky. We've drawn 5 more lands than them, yet they've drawn 5 more cards than us. That doesn't feel mathematically probable, but like I said, we don't really have dumps for our mana. It's definitely costing us. Yeah, we don't have an out now. Is there anything we could draw? That's not it. Oh well, 3-2. That's kind of disappointing. Well, the deck was fun, but I don't know how good it was. I think I'm gonna play another league with this deck. The hell's this deck called? Command the Dreadhorn? I do have to restart though, so I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Thanks for watching if you stick around. It probably won't even be a full 2 minutes, it'll probably be like a minute.